So thank you all for joining today and taking a bit of time to learn more about Woven. My name is Lindsay and I am one of your customer success managers at Woven. Today we're going to focus on one part of our communications or connected team suite called Woven Chat. Woven Chat is built to make communication across all of your locations feel a lot more seamless. We'll walk through everything it can do, from helpful notifications and summaries that keep you in the loop to tools that give you better visibility and accountability across every conversation. And just as a quick reminder, like everything in Woven, chat is available on both desktop and the Woven mobile app. So whether you're using Android or Apple, you and your teams can stay connected from anywhere. Woven supports desktop notifications as well. So even if you switch to another tab while chatting, you're still alerted of new messages. Of course, on your mobile device, if you allow notifications, you will also receive push notifications alerting you of the new messages as well. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. To get started here, we will click on the chat bubble, the top right-hand corner. In the mobile app, the chat bubble is at the bottom of your device. So immediately here, you're going to see three different sections. You have an all, private, and team chats. Team chats are really a simple way to create smaller groups of people within Woven. You can think of them a little bit like channels in Slack or WhatsApp group, but with a key difference. In Woven, these teams can manage themselves based on settings you choose. So team members can be automatically added or removed from a team chat without you having to manually update anything. For example, you'll automatically see location-based team chats if you're affiliated with those locations, like New Haven, Washington, and Myers. So let's say a new team member is hired and added into Woven, and their primary location is New Haven. They'll automatically be added to that New Haven team chat. Additionally, if the team member is terminated, they would automatically be removed from the team and location chats. You can also be automatically placed into other team chats based on criteria that you set. So like being a front desk associate in the Washington location. If my position and location match that criteria, I would be placed in that team chat automatically, and then again removed automatically if I was terminated. So again, no extra steps needed. Everything is kind of handled for you. So let's go ahead and click on a location chat. New Haven here. You can see we have lots of functionality within the team chat. We have the paperclip at the bottom here. You can add photos and videos. You can add a file. We have full GIF integration as well. We also have a recognition tab here, where if your account has recognition enabled, you can send a recognition to a team member. This is really great culture building tool. You can choose whoever you'd like to recognize. Choose your recognition type. Again, these are all configurable, customizable by you. You can be a little bit more details here, give a little more information about it, or send that recognition. Reese would receive that notification as well as everyone else in the New Haven chat that she received that recognition. They can celebrate Reese. You can react to the messages and make that fun for everyone. We also have emoji keyboard, so full emoji keyboard down here. The calendar is a newer feature to Woven. We actually can schedule messages through our chat. So if it's late at night and you don't want everyone to get a notification at 11 o'clock, you'd like to remind everyone to submit their PTO by end of week, you can click on that calendar, schedule that message for the date and time that you'd like for it to send out, and schedule. Once that message is scheduled, that would send at that date and time. You also have the ability to mention everyone. So if you need everyone's attention in this chat, you can do that as well. Everyone would get notified. If you click on an actual message, this one from Lauren here, you have the ability to react to a message with different emojis. You can reply directly to this message. You have the ability to copy the message, and you can view engagement. So you can see exactly who's read this message within your account. You also can pin a message. Pinning a message is a tool you can use that if you're in a busy chat thread, somebody sends some important information and you do not want to lose that through the thread, you can pin this message to the top, and then you can scroll all of that, and that message would still live at the top of the screen. You can also create a task from a message. This is a really fun new tool here where, say, somebody like Lauren here asked this question, are we still running the Swedish massage special? Maybe you aren't sure of that answer and you want to create a task for yourself later to follow up on that. You can create the task. That task would be created and put into your task feature. You can follow up later. You can also delete a message if you have permissions to do so. We also have the ability here to click on the name of the chat. This is going to pull up all the chat details. You can favorite a chat at the top, so this would pin that chat to the top of your chats. You can choose notification preferences for yourself for this specific chat of New Haven. You can decide if you want all notifications, maybe only at mentions, or maybe you want to mute the chat because you're on vacation. You don't want to receive those notifications. You can export chat. Exporting a chat will send you, if you have permissions to do so, will send you an Excel spreadsheet of all the chats sent within the time range that you choose. That includes deleted messages as well. You can review the team members within this team, any media that's been sent, any files that have been sent as well. So those all summarized there, easy to find, don't get lost in the thread. You can review any scheduled messages that I might have out there. And then we have an activity heat map at the bottom. You can see how many messages are being sent by day, kind of review the engagement of chat with your team. You can see the messages that were sent. So it looks like Anna is the most active in this specific chat. You can review views as well. It looks like I actually am reviewing the most messages. Back out here to our main chat, we have one other feature that is newer to Woven. It is an AI summary of a chat. The little 3 stars at the top right here, if you click on those, you can select the time frame you want to summarize. So this tool is really come in handy for if you're out a day, you take a day off, or maybe you are on vacation for a week, you want to catch up on what happened in this chat. You can choose your time range and summarize, and then Woven's AI will generate a summary of this chat. It'll show decisions made, open questions, action items, and key events for you to follow back up on. You can see I have a couple action items here. Key event is that the maintenance team is here to perform scheduled services. So you have all that information there. Okay, let's move on to our private chats. Private chats let you connect directly with your team members. If you have permission, you can create a chat and start a one-on-one conversation with someone on your team. You can click the green button at the bottom here, simply choose the person you'd like to connect with, continue, create that chat. And then Kathy and I can begin chatting. All right, now that we have walked through what you can do in the chat feature, let's look at how to configure your settings. This is where you can make sure you're staying up to date with the right notifications and have the correct permissions for you and your team. So up here under your name, you have a My Account button. The My Account button has account details for yourself. You can scroll down to the middle. You have mobile chat notification preferences. You can change your global chat notification preferences. Maybe you're on vacation and you do not want any chat notifications. You could mute, or maybe only at mentions. You also have the ability to choose if you'd like to have messages from our bot, Stitch. Stitch will send you if there's maybe a new shift scheduled and published. Maybe there's a new course you need to take, or somebody completed a course. You can turn this on or off to decide if you want our bot Stitch to send messages. We also have quiet hours. This is a newer feature too. You can decide if you don't want to be notified on notifications from chat specifically. Maybe on Sundays, I don't work all day. I'm going to save those quiet hours, and then I would never get notifications on that Sunday. These can, of course, be edited and deleted at any time. We also have some account settings preferences in our security tab here in account settings. Reminder roles are what we can see and do in Woven, so your security roles. Let's say the team member role here. So the team member role has chat access and configuration settings where you can decide if this role will be able to start a private chat with anyone else. So maybe this team member role shouldn't be starting a chat with the owner or an admin, and you want that team member to go directly to your manager or your assistant manager first. You can choose who can start a private chat with you. We also have some additional section access down here. In the most miscellaneous section here, we have chat. And then again, you can make some decisions by role, what they can do. So can they add a recognition? Can they delete their own messages? All of these are configurable as well. So there are a lot of permissions and settings to customize your preferences. I hope everyone was able to take away at least one new thing about Woven Chat today. That's it for me. So thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate your time. And if you have any follow-up questions or you'd like to dive deeper into anything we covered, just let us know. Have a great rest of your day.